What's up YouTube, it's Coach Kyle and welcome back to another video.
You know that I'm next up, trying to be the best of. My confidence been making me bigger from the neck up. Doing this a sport, when I drop, need my press. If I won't ever stop till I'm on top, I can't mess up, yeah.
What's up YouTube and welcome back to Coach Kyle. Today I'm bringing you my match preview for Chelsea's upcoming Carabao Cup game against Brighton and Hove Albion. And coming off the back of our 1-0 loss against Aston Villa, I was meant to do a review, but honestly just had nothing to say after that performance. 1-0 loss at home. Malo Gusto got a red card, and after that there was only going to be one result in that game. It was the same old Chelsea as we're getting used to seeing every week. Chances on chances, miss after miss, and just nothing seems to be clicking so far for Pochettino. Players playing in the wrong positions. Just nothing seems to be happening at all. I don't know where our next win is going to come from. We have this game against Brighton coming up, then Fulham and Burnley, and then after that, after the international break, the run that we have is just mental. We have Arsenal, Man United, Man City, Tottenham, Brighton in the league, Brentford, so many of the top teams, Newcastle, all one after another, and if we don't pick up a win somewhere before this run, I don't see how we're going to get one during the run either. Things are just seem very weird. I don't know why we're sticking to the same team again and again. I know we have injuries, but we do have enough players that we can play in their natural position and give ourselves an actual chance of performing well and winning the game. Against Aston Villa, we weren't terrible, but still the performance overall was just shocking. Jackson can't score, Sterling screwing up one-on-one chances. The only good players really were Modric had a few moments, but at that he still needs more consistency. He's very rash, dribbling into danger and trying to make something out of nothing. And then maybe Gusto played decent before the red card, which was slightly harsh, but he was studs up on the ankles, so I guess it's fair enough. And that's him now out for 3 games with a suspension, so we don't have him at right back, and we don't have Reece James, who's injured. So it looks like we're going to have to do some shifting and play someone out of position once again. Whether it's going to be Disasi moving to right back, which means Kowa might actually get to play a centre back, or if we put Caicedo, who has played at right back a couple of times before, especially in a game against Arsenal last season at the Emirates, I'm pretty sure, and he had a pretty good game that game, so he could fill in for us. But coming into this one against Brighton, I'm hoping to see some changes. Honestly, like, Poch needs to just try something different, because what he's done so far in the first 6 games clearly isn't working, and we need to just try something to give ourselves a bit of a chance. Otherwise we'll be out of the cup, struggling in the league, only 1 win from 6, 5 points from 6, some relegation form. We need to do something about it. So hopefully Brighton rotate their team a bit. They're not playing the strongest 11, which by the looks of the game against Brighton, looking at the game against Bournemouth, they already seemed to rest a couple of players. Matoma didn't come on to the second half, and he did come on and he scored a double in the 3-1 win. But if we're to stand any chance in this game against Brighton, I know they got bet by AEK Athens in the Europa League last week, but that was a bit of a shock result, and to be honest, AEK probably beat Chelsea at the minute. Anyone could beat Chelsea. I don't know who we could get a win against possibly. I don't know who we could even score against. If we don't score this game against Brighton, we're going to have to pick our goal of the season from training or something like that, because we've failed to score in every game. We got bet Nottingham Forest 1-0, drew 0-0 with Bournemouth, bet 1-0 by Aston Villa. It's just been a shocking time to be a Chelsea fan, to be honest. But hopefully things can change. That's all we have is hope at the minute. And what I'm mainly hoping for is, as I said, a couple of changes, try something different in this game. And I'm going to show that now with my predicted lineup. I'm going to go with our cup goalkeeper. Hopefully, I know he had a good performance, Sanchez, and he could possibly start in this game, especially against his older club. But for me, I've gone for Petrovic in goal, just to switch it up a bit. He needs to get some game time, so cups seem to be the only option that we have this season, and this could be our last cup game, so God knows when he might not get another game until the FA Cup in January. So I go for Petrovic in goal. Right back, we'll have to go for Caicedo, as we have no other options. Gusso out suspended for 3 games, and Reece James out injured still, not recovered yet. Then at centre back, we're kind of short in this position as well due to some injuries. Badiashile, Fofana, Trevor Chalobah, all injured. And after only playing on Sunday, I think it would be wisest to give Thiago Silva a rest in this game, as he is now 39, and in some of the performances this season you could say he's starting to show his age. Then at left centre back, I'm going to go for Colwell. Right centre back, Disasi. Colwell playing in his natural position. Hopefully we'll see a bit more from him. Not to say he's been bad or anything all season, but playing left back, he's just been kind of doing a solid job, not really standing out, not really able to play his game. So hopefully in this one he'll look a bit more comfortable. Then at left back, probably harsh not to pick Cucurella or Maatsen to play in this one, which Poch might go with, but for me personally, he hasn't played in the last 2 games. He has barely played in his position all season. Ben Chilwell I would put at left back. Then coming into midfield, I would play in a 4-2-3-1 in the double pivot, Ugochukwu and Conor Gallagher. Ugochukwu played well in his debut against Bournemouth. He didn't really put a foot wrong. Good passing, good strength, good press resistance, and I'd like to see him get another opportunity. And then Gallagher, just for some legs, I think he should probably start again. He'll probably captain the team again. Caicedo had to drop to right back, so he can't play there. And then I'm going to drop Enzo for this game, who was playing a cam, and hopefully we'll get to see a start for Cole Palmer. Then for the front 3, I've stuck with Mudryk on the left. He got taken off after the Gusto sending off, so he should be in a position to start this game, keep the momentum up, starting the last 2. So he's been our brightest spark as well in the attacking play, so hopefully he can continue that momentum. Then on the right, I'm going to have Madueke. I think after that game on Sunday, Sterling deserves to be rested, I would say. Not really dropped, as he's probably been one of our best players all season, but his last performance was pretty shocking, so I think it's a chance for Madueke to start. And he had a few moments last season that were promising, so hopefully he can show. He got a penalty goal in the last game against Wimbledon in the Carabao Cup, so if he can add to the score sheet once again and add to his tally, that'd be good for us. Then up front, I'm going to go with Armando Broja. He's only back from injury. He came on near the end of the second half against Aston Villa, but since Jackson got another yellow card, he's been suspended for the next game, so our options to play up front are either Broja or David Washington. So I'm going to go for Armando Broja, and hopefully he can show us what we've been missing up top for the last God knows how long. But yeah, that's my team for this game. A bit of a change up, a few promising players. Hopefully can show us what they got, fight for a spot in the main first team in the Premier League to start the next game against Fulham. And yeah, my score prediction then for this one, my heart says 2-1 victory. I can't see us keeping a clean sheet against this Brighton team, to be honest. João Pedro will probably pop up with a goal or something like that. Danny Welbeck loves a goal against Chelsea. So my heart says 2-1, but realistically I could see 2-0 Brighton win and us out of the cup, leaving us with only the FA Cup to stand any chance of winning the trophy this season, which is slightly depressing and not what we're used to whatsoever. But that's the reality of being a Chelsea fan at the minute. Hopefully we can get 40 points this season and stay in the league and see where we go from there. Poch has to do something to change our fortunes, or he's just going to end up like the rest, like Tuchel, Potter, Lampard, sacked in the morning. You know how it goes. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please drop a like, comment and subscribe. Peace out.